There are stories in mathematics that feel almost like myths, stories so elegant that they seem too perfect to be true. And yet, sometimes reality is more astonishing than fiction. This is the story of Carl Friedrich Gauss, a child who saw patterns where others saw effort, simplicity where others saw struggle, and order where others saw chaos. Long before he was called the Prince of Mathematics, he was just a small boy sitting in a classroom, surrounded by noise, impatience, and routine, and then, in a single quiet moment, mathematics revealed what genius really looks like. Carl Friedrich Gauss was born into modest circumstances. His family was not wealthy, and there were no grand expectations placed upon him. His father worked hard with his hands. His mother, despite lacking formal education, possessed a sharp intuition and an unshakable belief in her child. From an early age, something was different. Gauss did not merely learn numbers, he noticed them. Where other children memorized, Gauss observed. Where others followed steps, he searched for structure. Numbers were not isolated marks to him. They formed relationships, symmetries, hidden rhythms. Mathematics did not feel heavy in his mind. It felt light. The famous classroom moment came when Gauss was still very young. His teacher, impatient and eager for a moment of silence, gave the class a task, meant to occupy them for a long time. Add up all the numbers from 1 to 100. The teacher expected scratching pencils, slow counting, inevitable mistakes, and, above all, time. The children bent their heads and began the grind, but Gauss did not. Within moments, he placed his slate on the teacher's desk. The answer was already written. At first, the teacher assumed cheating or carelessness. Such speed felt impossible. The task was meant to be boring, not brilliant. But Gauss had not counted. He had seen. He noticed that the first and last numbers paired together neatly. 1 and 100 formed a round total. 2 and 99 did the same. 3 and 98. Again and again, instead of adding 100 numbers, he grouped them. He saw symmetry where others saw repetition. The problem collapsed into something simple. This was not memorization. This was insight. That moment captures the essence of Gauss's genius. Not speed, not trickery, but pattern recognition. Gauss did not ask, "How do I calculate this faster?" He asked, "What is this really doing?" This habit followed him throughout his life. While many mathematicians pushed forward with brute force, Gauss paused and looked inward. He believed that the deepest truths of mathematics were not complicated. They were inevitable. If something was true, it should feel natural. If it did not, then understanding was incomplete. As Gauss grew older, his abilities expanded beyond arithmetic. Geometry, algebra, number theory, astronomy, each field seemed to open itself willingly to his mind. But what made him extraordinary was not just what he discovered. It was how he discovered it. Gauss searched relentlessly for underlying structure. He believed that mathematics was not a collection of rules, but a coherent whole. Every result should connect to something deeper. He once suggested that mathematics should feel like a poem compressed, and inevitable. This belief shaped his work. Yet Gauss was also famously cautious. He did not rush to publish. He refused to release ideas unless they felt complete, polished, and inevitable. Many of his discoveries were found in his notebooks. long after others had independently rediscovered them. This was not arrogance, it was perfectionism. Gauss believed that half-understood ideas were more dangerous than ignorance, better silence than confusion. Behind this caution lay a profound respect for simplicity. Gauss believed that complexity was often a sign of misunderstanding. True understanding revealed itself through elegance. This belief ran counter to the culture of showing off cleverness. Gauss had little patience for unnecessary complication. He sought the shortest path not in calculation, but in insight. The phrase Prince of Mathematics was not a title he claimed for himself. It was given to him by others who recognized something rare. Gauss seemed to stand above his time, quietly shaping mathematics from within. He contributed to number theory, where patterns among whole numbers revealed deep structure. He transformed geometry by showing that alternative geometries were logically possible, even if they defied intuition. He advanced astronomy by improving how orbits were calculated. He refined statistics and error analysis, giving scientists better tools to understand uncertainty in each case. The same philosophy appeared. Look for structure, trust simplicity. Let patterns guide you. And yet, Gauss was human. He struggled with recognition. He feared criticism. He guarded his ideas carefully. He carried the burden of expectation quietly. Genius, in his case, was not loud, it was inward. There is something deeply instructive about Gauss's life. He reminds us that mathematics is not about racing through steps. It is about seeing connections. The child who solved a long sum instantly did not do so because he was faster. He was wiser. He saw what others missed. In a world that often celebrates speed, Gauss teaches patience. In a world that values complexity, he teaches simplicity. In a world that mistakes difficulty for depth, he reminds us that the deepest ideas often feel obvious after someone has shown us where to look. The story of Carl Friedrich Gauss is not just about a child genius or a legendary mathematician. It is about a way of thinking, a way that asks not, "How hard is this?" but "What is the pattern here?" That question still guides mathematics today, and perhaps, quietly, it guides anyone who learns to pause. Let's look again and see simplicity hidden inside complexity. Stay curious. This is Maths Whisperer.